Takehiro Tomiyasu in there, a Japanese player who has been playing for Bologna in there, born on November 5th, 1998, sorry, age 22 years, plays for Bologna. He is now an Arsenal player, and here we go, has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano in here. He plays as a right back and a centre back in there, into the so-called Italian Serie A in there. Thank you for watching in the Football News Top 10 and Lifestyle Zone, guys. How are you and where are you watching from? Arsenal finally have really gotten a centre back and a right back in there for you. That means Hector Bellerin is on to the so-called departure for a team which goes by the names of Arsenal. Thank you guys for watching. Smash a like on the video, comment and share. This is none other than Rokani to bring you this story of Takehiro Tomiyasu, who has successfully completed his medical as an Arsenal player, deal agreed and signed with Bologna. Here we go, confirmed in there. That has been said by a man who goes by the name of Fabrizio Romano. But I really want to let you into the so-called developments as they really started in there. This was how it started on the deadline day, when Fabrizio Romano came out and said that Takehiro Tomiyasu to Arsenal agreement reached, and here we go. Personal terms agreed, and Bologna will receive £20 million, 20 million euros plus 3 million euros add-ons. Deadline the medical during the afternoon, and then official announcement. Here we go. That's what Fabrizio Romano came out and said about Takehiro Tomiyasu in there, the Japanese player who is going to be playing at a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there. I think he's not going to be the first Japanese player to play at Arsenal. I think there is a Japanese player who played at Arsenal during Arsene Wenger's time in there. Was he Honda something in there? I think there was a Japanese player to play for a team which goes by names of Arsenal. But he comes in at a very trying time at Arsenal in there, and he is in for it. He has to prove himself that he's really the real player that a team which goes by them Arsenal really wanted. Then after that tweet, Fabrizio Romano came out and really brought in this one saying that paperwork completed between Arsenal and Bologna for Takehiro Tomiyasu. Edu so fast to jump in the deal and close the agreement with the player. Here we go, confirmed medical during the afternoon, and then official unveiling reported by David Austin in there for the so-called athletic in there. So that is how Arsenal has really jetted into this so-called transfer, and that is how it has really gone ahead to go in and make the bid, and everything has been done. In less than 10 hours, Arsenal have signed a player that is going to be playing as a right back at Arsenal and as far as a central defender at Arsenal. When you look at him, he's really good. I like his height, I like the way he plays. So I think Arsenal gets himself a very big bargain in there. Now, this has really put Arteta on the spot, because trust me not, there is no Arteta is really going to come out and tell people that he has not been backed. Now, this has gone close to 140 million pounds in there that Arsenal have really injected into the transfer, and he has brought in close to very many players in there, as Fabrizio has really confirmed this one coming in through that Takehiro Tomiyasu has just successfully completed his medical as new Arsenal player, deal agreed and signed with Bologna. Here we go. Final fee will be less than 20 million euros in there. That is Fabrizio. They are confirming a man who goes by names of Takehiro Tomiyasu in there. It's a here we go for a man who goes by names of Takehiro in there. Now, he comes in at Arsenal in there when Arsenal has 3 right backs: Callum Chambers, Cedric Soares, and Hector Bellerin, because we cannot really say that Hector Bellerin has left, because we've not yet seen him departing a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Now he comes into the central defense. Now it means Arsenal has the central defenders: Pablo Mari, Gabriel Magalhaes, Rob Holding, and Ben White in there. Those are the centre backs that Arsenal is having in here at the so-called is it the Emirates Stadium in there? Yes, that's the stadium of a team which goes by names of Arsenal. So it's really good to see that Arsenal is bringing in a player like him. You never know, is really going to put some steel into their defense, especially into that right back which had weakened in there. The Arsenal players never liked Hector Bellerin, but I told them that amongst all the options that you guys are having, Hector Bellerin is the best option at Arsenal in there. Now Arteta has piled more pressure on him, though he really has enough time to really get his team back and really get some friendlies in there with other teams in there to see to it to see how his team is really going to be featuring into the game against Norwich. That is, I think, on the 11th of September. Because from today, or from when they played the other game against a side which goes by the names of Man City and they lost 5-0, they have close to 2 weeks of really preparing themselves to get back to the grip where they're supposed to be. Because Arsenal looks like had given Arteta just 5 games in there. On those 5 games, he won the first one against West Bromwich 6-0, lost 5-0 to Man City, and now he's playing Norwich. And Norwich is really going to be a very big decider for a man who goes by names of Mikel Arteta, because if at all he loses, that means that he will be really on a verge of being sacked as an Arsenal manager, on the brink or on the edge of being sacked as an Arsenal manager, because the board has given him all what he wants. Odegaard in, Ben White in, Tavares in, Lokonga in, Ramsdale in, and then a man who goes by the names of Takehiro Tomiyasu in there, in at Arsenal. His name is really hard in there. I think comes in from Japan, and those names from Japan are really hard. So I don't know what you guys think about this signing of Arsenal in there. Will he change anything much into the central defense or the right back in there? Sorry for that. I think each and every person is going to have a different opinion altogether, because in the world, every human is entitled to his or her own opinion. Now, Takehiro in there is really that lad who comes in from Japan, coming in at Arsenal, and I think he's going to displace Calm Chambers, Cedric Soares in there. He's coming straight into the team of Arsenal. Now when you look at the back four of Arsenal, it looks like the only player that's going to stay standing is Gabriel Magalhaes, and a player who goes by the names of Kane Tierney. That meaning that Ben White is going to partner with Gabriel Magalhaes, and Takehiro is really going to come in at Arsenal and really take over that so-called right back position in there. Meaning that means Arsenal is really a changed side in there, because Lokonga looks like he's going to be a starter at Arsenal in there. Into that CDM role is really going to be a starter. That is Lokonga in there for you. And Odegaard is really going to be a starter too. That means on all the players that Arsenal have signed, 4 of them are really coming straight into the first team. That is Ben White, Takehiro, Lokonga, and the man who goes by the names of Odegaard. 4 of them. The other 2, Nuno Tavares and Ramsdale, are really people who really come in backups just, but these ones come straight into the first team, because when you look at how Lokonga does, the way he really gets that ball, he's really a very good person at passing the ball. So we wait and see how he's really going to put Takehiro Tomiyasu into that Arsenal lineup in there. But it really looks great to be having a player who is multi-purpose into the central defense, like Ben White. Ben White can play as a right back. Ben White can play as a CDM. You get, so he can play almost each and every position of the central defense into the defense, and he can play into the central defense midfield because he's good on the ball. He has an eye for the ball. He controls the ball very well, and he controls the game to a level that most of you really know in there. Though he's inexperienced in there, but I think Takehiro in there is also an inexperienced player, but wait and see what he brings at Arsenal in there. So smash a like on the video, comment and share. If at all you are new, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. This looks like the last Arsenal signing of the summer in there, because we've not yet had any news in there, because Aouar is out, the deal is off. Aouar's deal is off. It has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano that Aouar's deal is totally off. So we wait and see how Arsenal really comes through to see to it how it's going to start off its other season, because it looks like the first 3 games of the season, Arsenal is on the bottom of the Premier League table in there. Something shaming, something that is unbelievable, but Arsenal is on the bottom of the table in there, and they've conceded 9 goals. They've scored 0 goals. They have negative 9 points. They have 0 points, and they have a negative 9 goal difference in there for you. So Arsenal really has to do the needful in there, because if at all they can't win against Norwich, Burnley, and Tottenham Hotspur, then Arteta will be out. But I think they've gotten Arteta the players that he wants. He looked like Berardin is going, and he needed another player in there to bring that position. And Arsenal has really gone ahead to bring a man who goes by names of Takehiro Tomiyasu in there. And anytime from now, he is really going to join. Is going to be unveiled by a team which goes by names of Arsenal. So guys, smash a like on the video. Guys, thank you for watching it. This is Rokani David onto this channel. It is Takehiro Tomiyasu in there. at Arsenal in there, and very many other departures expected. Hector Bellerin, Maitland Niles, remember he has been really taken off from training the first team. The other player expected to leave Arsenal is who else is expected to leave Arsenal? I've read about some player in there, but I'm really going to bring up some other players that are expected to exit Arsenal on the deadline day in there. So that's what we had for you in here. Feel free to go in the comment section and tell us what you think about this story. Welcome, Takehiro Tomiyasu, at a team which goes by names of Arsenal. I'm out for now. This is Rokani David, aka RD, with my usual 5 fingers out to all those watching in. Bye-bye.